Hello. My name is Crypto Keep, and happy new day or happy day to you guys. It's been quite a while since I've last recorded any video, and I quickly want to show you my idea on IOST. So this has been a topic of discussion, and I think I should quickly go through this to let you guys know my view and my opinion about it. So looking at the daily time frame, we can see zooming is it out or in, zooming out, we can see that IOST is forming a kind of pattern which people call the compound. It seems that is what it is for me. So if we get a move up here and then we have a break above the highs, so that is what it looks like that it is forming. It's not just forming that on the daily, it is also forming that on the weekly. And as you can see, it's glaring that this is a cup and it's forming a sort of handle where we have a move to the neckline and then a possible break above. So going back to the daily, we argue if this coin is still bullish or if it is bearish, and if we are trading it, where we should be placing a stop. This is a scenario on the daily, and what we have is a sort of movement like this, which denotes structures. So as you can see, we have a bullish market structure on this time frame. Going further down onto the 4-hour, this is where I want to really show you my view. So what do we have happens on this particular coin? We have this move from that low to this side, back to this low, then this side, a retest of this zone here, and then we have a push higher. This is currently our continuation high to break to remain bullish, and this particular low here, where the demand is, this particular low is our break of structure. The moment we go below this low and possibly close below it, then we assume that the market structure has shifted to the bearish side. So having this in consideration, we have this side leaded to this low. This becomes a major low and an invalidation low, being the fact that it led price to a new and higher grounds, which is an high to the previous side, maintaining the bullish structure. And in supply and demand, if we want to draw our zone, we know once we have the entry candle, which is this huge one, sometimes you use this, and okay, we have this entry and every other candle that occurred apart from this bullish one out after it happened to be an inside bar to it. So we have this side, we have from this side to this low on this. So every other candle apart from this one, which is the breakout candle, happened to be an inside bar to it. So they become a base. And as a matter of fact, some people can choose to draw their zone as they places. Some people will use the last low making candle, the highs or the open, while some people will use the consolidation. And this will be the consolidation high, the consolidation low. But this is the low to use for invalidation. So you can draw your zone from here as it is. And as you can see on retest at this point, if there were others say go feed and a rally to the upside for a little bounce. But why? Some people will choose to draw from the origin of the move away. This happens to be a strong move away. It was this move that broke above the range, or let me say the consolidation. and that happened with an above average volume. We can choose to extend this. Some people can also draw from this very highs here, which is the high of the consolidation itself, to these very lows. But that shouldn't be a worry for now, as we are looking at which side the market is going. So as we know, we have our invalidation here. So we can draw our zone. Let's assume from this point now to this point. If you want to place stop loss, then it should be below this very low. This was a whole demand which got retested and rallied. That is no longer of importance when we talk of market structure. So what is of importance now is this current and new demand. And mind you, this is not just a demand on 4 hour, it is also a demand on the daily. If we go back to the daily time frame, this is what we can spot. This is it. So from here to this low. So going back to the 4 hour. So as we can see, okay, this is it. Price came here, filled the highs of the last low making candle, bounced for what we call an A, B, C waves. Then we saw price coming back to test the major demand. After price came back into the zone, we saw a reaction to the upside. It's not quite a big reaction, and we also have structures and structures. As you know, price is coming down, we have this move, then this move down, then another move down. This low is lower than this. Then what do we have from here? We have a break of structure. Price came for a retest of this zone, which I have drawn here. Then it reacted, coming back into it, which means we also have another bearish mini structure for having from this particular high to this low, down here again, down here, down here, down here. But normally I wouldn't take for price not closing above this high, so this one won't be an important high to me. So I will roll in like this. So what do we still have here? We have a mini bearish structure inside of a bullish structure, because for the invalidation of this, let me quickly remove this. This is a invalidation of the 4-hourly and daily time frame bullish structure. So for price not going below this means we are still intact. So after we have this minute invalidation here, which gave us a new demand zone here, which is why I have this drawn. So we got a test of it, a bounce up, another test, a bounce up, come deeper into it. So for that mini structure now, we have our invalidation at this point, which is the supply. And what can we notice from it? We see price going into it, getting rejected on multiple times. First time, second, third, and fourth. And finally, we have a break above of it, and then a close above of it. So what this signals is, at least, price should be willing to come to these very highs, on these very highs, or sweep it, and after sweeping it, we continue to sweep other highs, which is here, sorry about that, which is here, and then here. And if we are able to break this, which is a continuation of the bullish structure, then we are heading, that means we have completely formed our, what's it called, cup and handle. So that is the expectation for this supply to be taken out. So we expect price to then come back into it. Whatever zone is now here, as you can see from this particular week down, due to BTC movements, because BTC is actually at a deciding point in its own movement. Why? These coins are on demand, Bitcoin is on its own supply. And if Bitcoin goes down, we know what will happen to this coin. Say we also go down. So we have a hunt of this other demand, the demand inside of the demand. We have an hunt of the stops, and then probably we do not have a close below, so probably we should get a rally back to the upside. But if we are not also rallying back to the upside, what is it we are looking for then? As you know, we are inside a demand zone, a bigger one for that matter, which means here is invalidation. Sorry, this point is invalidation. So for price not trade going below this, we are still okay. So where should you be placing your stop? Your stop should be below this. If you choose to enter at this point or at this point, your stop should be below the invalidation low. So whatever happens inside of either the smaller zone or the bigger zone, your stop should be below this. It is when price takes out these lows that then, yes, the movement becomes bearish. So for now, the price movement on IOST is quite still bullish when we look at daily and on the 4-hourly. So what is going on with all of this that seems like a deep and long accumulation is just plain accumulation. If you use volume confirmation, we see that the volumes are quite below average, but they are similar to the volume we see on the sell orders. On the sell candles. So here we have a sell candle and this, they are almost the same. Then we have reduced selling pressure here and an increased buying pressure, and the price couldn't go anywhere, which shows that there is possible accumulation going on. We have almost the same amount of sell and buy. So price is remaining in a balanced state at this point, which shows accumulation. And for price to be at a very important level, and this accumulation is occurring, and with the cup and handle pattern that is forming, it is quite bullish. So this is why I'm still holding on to IOST and waiting to see it out. But if I get stopped out of this trade to at this point, I will accept I am wrong. Currently, I'm on this trade and my average price is at this very point. So I'm still waiting for it to do whatever I want to do. But then I'm also watching this low for anything funny. So that is my quick view on IOST, and that's how we play it. Thank you guys.